understand, like, I can see how, like, um, you're saying, like, with the trends, like how the wicks are going up and down. I'm gonna look at your videos in no more language, but it's gonna take some time. But it's like showing up to class and don't know, like you didn't do your homework.
No,
But
you're good. Like I said,
um,
like this is just one step at a time. Of course, it's not all gonna make sense right
yeah,
now, but as you continue to like be in it and getting your charts, like things are gonna start
yeah.
clicking, like one thing at a time.
But I was trying to see, like, the trend line is based on how the market is moving, or is that like your prediction of trend, like how it's gonna move, or is
Yes.
that just what happened?
Yeah. So you haven't gotten into structure yet, right?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull up a blank because the structure and trend lines kind of go hand in hand.
Okay.
So let me delete this. So when it comes to trading, the three most important things is one, where the market is going, two, where to get in, and three, where to get out. So when it comes to where the market is going, I use structure. So structure, you're gonna get to one of the assignments soon. That's like one of the very first things, because if you don't know this, it's like you ain't gonna know nothing else because everything falls under structure. So basically what structure is showing you what direction the market is going in. So the way that I break it down, how to see structure, we're gonna look in this area right here as our first example. So looking in this area, I say find like those areas that are peaking out the most, the highs and the lows that peak out the most on that time frame. So right now we're on this 4-hour time frame. So looking at this time frame right here, like I said, this is going to be practice, but I'm just, explaining it to you. So looking at this right now, I can see we have a low right here, a high right here, and a low right here. So this right here is showing me my overall direction. It's like I call it like the
Okay.
bouncy.
See.
When you bounce
Yeah.
on the floor, there's always a ceiling.
Yeah.
So even looking at this is how I know, like when I put my Fibonacci tells me when to get in, where to get out the market, and how long it's gonna take. So once you find your structure, you're able to use this Fibonacci, and that's all of that is like inside the course. But this is telling you wherever price stops, like for instance, this stops at 38.2. 38.2 just means it's gonna take off. Like it's not gonna take a long time before you hit your take profit, which is -27. But you have to know structure to know, okay, I'm getting in right here on this pullback because you're buying low right here in this area to sell high to make a profit.
Okay, that makes sense.
Now, when it comes to, so once you have your structure, your trend line is just finding 2 points.
Yeah.
In this
Mhm.
uptrend, these are my 2 points right here. 1 point, 2 points, draw.
Yeah. Okay.
And now, as long as, and this is the bigger picture, as long as if price comes here back to this trend line retest, this will be another entry for another buy
Right.
until it breaks and retests for a sell. So yeah, my
Oh,
trend
that's
on my 4-hour and 1-hour, like it holds
mhm.
up price, like telling me, like showing me like the major direction we're going in. And then when I'm on the smaller time frame, when I use a trend line, it's the same thing, finding 2 points, but that helps me with my entry.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, even like looking at it right here. This is a high,
Mhm.
low, high. So this is my direction right here. We're in majority sales, a majority sellers market. So finding my 2 points right here. 1.2 points drawn into the future. As long as price is staying underneath this trend line, we're taking sales until price breaks and retests. And you can see if we go to the smaller time frame, price eventually did break right here. And then it pushed away for a retest to go back up.
Yeah. This is
None of
interesting. At first it looks complicated because of all the colors and the wicks and knowing what candles are and everything. But the way you explain it, it's like, okay, now I want to go learn more. Like, what is everything about? Like, this is pretty cool.
yeah, that's all it is. I know at first it looks crazy.
Yeah.
But good. So yeah, so that's just like the basics fundamentals. But I'm glad it's making sense. I'm glad I'm able to make it simple for you. So let me go back to gold. So right now, what I want to see for gold. Oh shoot, I forgot the market basically pretty much already opening. Because it already shot up. I wanted to see if it was gonna pull back to this trend line, but clearly I wanted to see if it was gonna pull back and then go to TP1, but we can see it already hit TP1. So I'm sure there's divergence. Let me see. It looks like it's slightly forming. Here. Either way though, let me go to the 30-minute. You can see all that wick exhaustion pushing down. This trend line right here is my key trend line. So remember how I just said this green zone right here, like since it was broken, I wanted to see it retest. Like I can see this like pushing down. Let me go to this 1 hour. Because I had this trend line too, but I think this one retested on, let me see. Yeah, that one already had a retest. So even if it comes down to this purple trend line, I still want to see what it does. I want to see what it does at this trend line. I want to see if it's going to retest it and push up to this green trend line. Because this green trend line right here, this is holding down majority of price. You guys see how I have it's 1 point right here, 2 points, 3 points. So I want to see if it's going to come back because this zone is already retested. It's already retested right here. We can never assume because it could easily break past this trend line. It can break past this retest and then push up. That's an option too. But just taking things step by step. I want to see what it does with this purple trend line. I want to see if it's going to retest here and then like push up to this green trend line, or I want to see if it's going to break and retest for a sell. I don't want this to like break through. If this is a retest, Yeah, that's what I want to see if gold does. I'm gonna see what it does at this purple trend line. And since we're like in this triangle formation, I will wait to see like how the 30-minute candle forms versus the 15-minute candle. But I could see it pushing down. But yeah, I wouldn't do nothing until like it comes. I want to see what it does at either one of these trend lines. Even if like it comes to this trend line, like getting into it, like I wouldn't bring it past this purple trend line because we could do something like this as well before it breaks out either up or down. See, right now it's forming this bullish candle, so yeah, we got to see which one it does. Does that make sense? Anybody got questions on that part?
No.
No.
Okay, so that's why I just want to wait to see that. I haven't looked at GU, but I'll look at it right now. I did not like how GU was playing out like last week or the week before, so I haven't touched it since. Let me delete all this. Okay. I think this one already hit TP1. Yeah, because I consolidated hit TP1. Let me delete that. I'm just getting rid of all the noise right now. A lot of divergence right here. That's on the 1 hour, so I can definitely start seeing this eventually pushing up. This will be our major trend line right here. So we hit TP1, there's divergence. 30 minutes. We're already forming higher lows right here. Yeah, I feel like since this is so yeah, I will want to see how it reacts at this trend line. I will wait to see what it does at this trend line right here.
Everything right now is like sit on your hands and wait.
Yeah.
Because I marked up GU and I gotta go mark up Go, but I'm like, I don't see an entry for nothing, but I do see the direction. I feel like that's the only thing that matters. I just
Mhm.
need to wait for an entry. That's what I'm working on this week.
Yeah.
Cause
Good.
I could have passed my challenge a long time. It just be like, I be right, but I get in too early. So this week, I'm gonna just wait for my entries.
Right. Don't rush it.
Yeah, because I was expecting for me, when I looked at GU, I'm like, it's a fib that is, it's my 1 hour fib that did not finish for
Mhm.
a buy. So I was, but that's just, I'll show you. Zoom out. Go like 1 hour. Go down some. All the way. Keep going.
To the left.
Yeah, like how you get zoom out some, like so I can see the overall. Okay, so
Shoot.
like
No.
that correction.
Hmm.
Okay, like from the bottom, go down. From okay, so you this would be like the 0 right here.
Right here.
No, at the top where your divergence at.
Right there.
The other one. To the left, the big one, the blue one.
Oh.
So
Oh.
like I'll put
You had it like this.
a fib from down there. Yeah, like that.
I mean, it hit TP2. It hit TP1. It only came at 38.2 and it hit TP1.
And that's not hold on, let me see. Cause that's not what I got.
And this is it drawn out here. Here, pull back to 38.2, hit TP1.
It's more so look, I'll put a picture.
Hmm?
I'll put a picture in the chat.
You want to share your screen?
I don't think I can come on my phone.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look harder to see.
Okay, is that whenever it is downloading. But you is right. It did hit. So never mind. Just disregard. It did hit.
It's that first -27, right?
Yeah, but it's more so like okay. This one. Okay. That's the first one, and then there was a second one. Okay. The second picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I was saying that fib didn't complete yet.
That's on the daily. You're on the daily.
I was trying to, because I'm on my phone, I was trying to zoom out
Oh,
so you
zoom
can see
out.
it.
Got it. Yeah, cause I mean, let me see. Let me pull up on my screen again. Because even when, oh, let me share my screen again.
That could at least be like a 4 hour, probably.
Yeah, no, looking at even like going on the daily. Oh, I think, well, no, because even if you put the wick right here, it still hit TP1.
But it's not that one. It ain't that one. I don't know. It'd be easy if I can share my screen, but I don't have my computer.
Is it is it this one? Is it
Uh,
this?
It's the picture I showed you.
I know, but that looked like what I just drew out.
But it's from like where the consolidation start.
Right here?
No,
Or
to
right
the
here?
left. Cause that would be like a 1 hour.
This one right here to here, right?
Yeah, that's a 1 hour to me.
This is a whole structure in itself.
Yeah. So that structure, well, maybe it is the daily then.
No, this was like my 4 hour. Cause you see these blue zones is where price kept stopping in between these areas.
Hmm.
Well, eventually it came back again to retest this whole area right here. So then that's where I drew my fib.
So, cause even on gold, for gold, I'm looking at a sale. So with GU, it's probably gonna follow.
Well, we can never
So
say that because sometimes they do the opposite.
we just sitting on our hands right
Yeah, but this one definitely it hit TP1 unless your starting point could be a little off or something like maybe if you no, because that still don't change nothing. Something is off because you're in that direction. I can't unless the only thing I can think of is you know how when you pick a pair, they come with like different brokers, like how you see how this has Olinda, FX, Pepperstone. The only thing I could think of is if it's like slightly off, like the numbers are different.
So where would your 4 hour be on GU?
This is it right here.
That's your fun. See, I would consider that a 1 hour, but as long as we got the same
Yeah, no, because
direct.
this is taking a long time to play out. This is all like this whole thing is like 6 months, 2 months.
Mm.
Inside of each of these legs, that's in 1 hour. 1 hours aren't that long. Like this is a whole 1 hour right here.
You got new people on here. They're probably like, "What is we talking about?"
Yeah. Because everything's gonna click. So that's an hour right there. This one right here. And then right now we're in this hour right here.
So, what are you waiting on GU?
For GU, oh, I don't think I said that yet either. Even if it comes to this green trend line, if it retests, like it could still push down to like negative 61.8.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it could still push down to negative 61.8 if it does not break and retest.
Okay.
Because looking at even this little minor structure it's forming right here. Like it could come up here. Wait, are we at a let me see something. Oh no, that's just a fib. Let me hide that. Yeah, I wouldn't, to be honest, I wouldn't even bother with GU unless it like does something like this or break here. If you did want to get in for a buy, like I wouldn't take it past this trend line. So even if you say if it retests this trend line right here, you can get in a, I mean, not a buy, a sell to this black trend line. Unless it breaks past these lows right here. If it breaks past these lows, then yeah, I can see it selling to negative 61.8. That's what I see for gold.
GU.
I mean GU. Sorry, my bad. Um,
I don't know what the DXY look like right now. I'm like, what is this? But it look head and shoulder pattern.
I mean, this could go up.
Yeah, it do. That's why I'm just like the United States parrot bird. Because if this go up,
yeah, GU will go down.
Exactly. So it's like, well, it look a little head and shoulder-ish.
Yeah, so I mean, I can see this going up. And if as this goes up, then yeah, definitely GU will continue going down. That's what I said. I can still see it potentially like going down at TP2. And even if you want to take it from, like, if it retests this trend line and you want to take it to TP2, just make sure, you know, your stop loss is, you give your stop loss some room to breathe. So even if it comes up here, you know, your stop loss would be somewhere kind of where you already entered, but like a little bit more above it.
Because right there where you just put that trend line, that's like a 15-minute higher or lower high.
Yeah,
If it don't break that, then it'll be
yeah, that's what I
selling.
said. If it comes to this trend line, because even like looking at this structure right here, like I could see like possibly if it pushes past TP1, it'll go as high as right here, TP2. But if it's a sell, it'll finish off with wick exhaustion. Like the 30-minute candle should close with a lot of wick exhaustion, like how this candle did right here. It should give wick exhaustion at that trend line. If it's gonna continue, we'll set what sells. I can see it coming down to here. So a retest will be a sale, and then I will just be looking for it to like be bullish eventually through this area. If it doesn't like consolidate like this, I mean, that's fine. Even if it does it, just as long as it does not push up. Because sometimes with GU, like you gotta have a lot of patience sometimes.
Yeah, because GU definitely didn't give an entry until like Thursday last week for the sale to continue. And it's like having to wait all last week.
Yeah.
But patience pays.
Yeah,
Patience pays.
patience is a virtue. So that's what I could see. Like I could see it going up, even if it goes up to that red trend line where it's TP2. I basically at the end of the day just want to see if it's gonna retest this trend line or if it's gonna break through it, or even if it does retest it, it doesn't need to go past wherever the high finish. It needs to continue being bearish and it needs to break past these lows right here. Create a lower low before it continues down.
You marked up GJ?
No, I told you I don't trade GJ. GJ ain't in my family.
Girl, don't do DJ like that.
GJ hated my family. We ain't even cousins.
No, you ain't gotta do GJ like that now.
No, but no, I only have gold and GU. Let me see what gold. We were just looking at it, and it's still no, yeah, it's still forming that wick. I want to see how it plays out like this evening. We should be touching one of these trend lines. Well,
Ain't nobody else on this call trading.
I think Astrum said she's on her demo.
No. We're trying to see what it's all about. Wow.
So
How long have the two of you
Don't
been
be
trading?
go
Ooh.
ahead. See here, why you say who?
I mean, I'm trading for a while. I'm still not to the point where I am like profitable. But that's just because I gotta get my entries together. Like I know the direction of the market. If I just sit and wait on the setups that I'm looking for, I will be a lot more profitable than I am. So I would say like a year of actually taking it serious. But I would say probably like 4 or 5 years of just hopping in stuff.
Signals.
Signals, because it's going green and I hop in because the candle green versus knowing like market structure.
Yeah.
This week I'm gonna really just focus on like a few pairs. Like I'm looking at like JPY, GBP, JPY, and AUD. No, AJ. And I'm looking at GU and gold. Like I'm
Yeah.
on gold behind because I see gold is just so clear. Like I'm on gold. Like nobody, it's clearer than GU. So like if I can get an entry, gold may be the only setup I need, really.
Oh yeah, because gold pays.
That's all I
But
need, like a setup in this NFP week. Because if I can't, because I do know gold is a set, because the daily hit TP, the 1 hour hit TP, the 4 hour hit TP. So I'm like, okay, we gotta go. Gold gotta go down. So I just need an entry.
yeah, that's what I
Once
said.
I get an entry,
That purple
I'm
trend
in
line
there.
is for sure gonna be like that major entry.
Yeah, once I get an entry, I'm in there because I could pass my challenge. I'll just wait for that.
Let me draw this out.
If you get one before I do, please let me know.
Wait, what did you say?
Please let me know. If you get an entry before I do, please know.
Okay. I'll drop it in the chat. But sometimes I hope it happens like during New York. Cause I don't be up for London.
I hope so, because last week when we had gotten the gold, I was like, okay, we're gonna get in gold and we're gonna ride it out. But you missed the entry.
I sure did.
I'm like, we talked about this on the call.
I sure did. So this is gonna be the main entry though, like for sure. This purple trend line. Like if you gonna trade gold, like this should be like your key one, like, go a little big on this one. On this
Girl,
here.
we going in on a 0